Let there be love. This is good. Everything God said was and is still good. His words are still creating and producing good in our world, our lives and hearts. To the degree and measure you are listening and aware He is still creating and speaking is to the degree and more you will experience His wonder-filled and wonderful goodness, His life, light and love. I hope you are listening to His voice and His word. It is the sweetest sound in your ears and heart. As you listen, oh, what wonderful good it will produce and create in your heart and life to help influence your heart, others' hearts and the heart of this world with His love. I hope you realize and are grateful that our God, the Creator of this universe, wants you to be the recipient of His wonderful goodness and His fullness, the sum of all that He is and has. His heart's desire is to share in a very interpersonal, creative and interactive heart-to-heart connection with you. Yes, this is what inspired Him to create you and those you love, even those you haven't even met yet, that He will someday bring along to walk beside you on yours and their heart's journey home. You and we are all here on purpose, His loving purpose. His purpose and mission was love from the beginning, has always been and will always be about love, with everything He dreamed up and created having first been born out of His love for you and all of us. So as He loves and is so good to us, on purpose, how much more should we purposely love and speak good loving words to and into each other's hearts and lives? I believe wholeheartedly God's love mission should be our love mission. Love good and speak good to every heart, letting love always have the first and final good say. That's His way, the love way. What God says is good. He is worth listening to. His words are so good. His voice is sweet like honey, like healing medicine for your heart, mind and spirit. His words are soothing like a balm of peace to the soul. There is nothing that is sweeter and does more helpful good than listening to His love lyrics as He sings His song of love over you. How well do you listen to His song of love over you? How well you listen to His love song over you and sing it over yourself will directly influence how well you sing His love song over others. What you say out of your mouth, the good, bad or ugly, is a truth teller and tattle teller of what is or isn't going on, good, bad or ugly, in your heart. Listen to Luke 6 verse 45 at the conclusion of this. I have been, both verbally and in written form, lashed out at and gonged by others' bad, ugly, clanging, unloving tongues. It sounded so of the flesh. It's unreal and just sickening how they were actually quite proud of and unapologetic for their self-righteous, fly-off-the-handle, scolding type, lecture-filled, judgmental, critical, accusatory charges that were delivered more like a sentencing. If they didn't like being verbally whipped and criticized when they were younger, why would they repeat the very verbal abuse they say hurt them growing up? Yet they choose to continue the bad and ugly cycle they were so deeply hurt by, only to turn around and verbally recycle and repeat all the stored up hurt and angry words in their heart literally out of their mouth. Hurt people don't have to hurt people. They have a choice to heal so they can be a healing agent in this hurting world, loving others to life. The cycle has to stop with us. It takes wanting to be loved more than to be right, get revenge or trying to self-righteously correct and set people straight. Repeating the very abuse that was dished out to them only continues the insanity, creates more problems, disconnection and certain death of relationships. To continue this cycle will leave an angry and unhealed heart as the lonely only in the end, with only burned bridges visible in their rearview mirror and a trail of mistreated, hurting hearts in their wake. The bad, ugly, sour and rotten fruit that projectiles out of any mouth is tattle, telling in the bad and ugly being stored in that person's heart. The rotten fruit you see and hear reveals the bad and ugly root, their unhealed wounds, their anger and what is more important to them than being loved to you and your heart. I am deeply sorry if you have ever been mistreated or verbally abused or just plain the undeserving recipient of their angry temper tantrums, bad and ugly verbal speech and rotten behavior. Using words to hurt, degrade, mock, shame, criticize, condemn, wound, attack, diminish, destroy, assault or punish someone completely contradicts and is opposite of how God would talk to or treat anyone's heart. It's His patient loving kindness that draws, invites, speaks and brings healing, restoration and connection. He is a gentleman who gently and lovingly speaks truth in love with good words that create and work for the good to build, unite, honor, respect and care for the heart of the person and heal the heart of the relationship. I have been the blessed recipient of the sweet-sounding good loving words from extravagant kingdom lovers who are a precious reflection and echo of Dada God's voice of love. They have the touch and gift of Dada God's heart and love. You feel and experience a godly, loving, healthy, respectful, honoring, valuing, caring, peaceful, healing communication with them that works for a good, loving resolution where both people count. The conversation sounds beautifully different. It sounds so of God's heart and spirit immersed and flowing in His language of love. It is evident through everything they say that God's love mission is their heart's goal and is highly prioritized and accomplished. A well-loved, healed and peaceful heart sounds like a well-loved, healed and peaceful heart. It sounds mature in God's love because the heart behind the words has grown up and deeply healed up in love Himself. The voice behind the words is purely echoing what love Himself has been speaking into and over their heart. It is evident the loving choice this heart made is for life and blessing because only God's life and blessing words are spoken from their mouth. Without love you can't accomplish anything good. God is love and love is God. God is good and His love is good, pure and true. If we desire to be His love, sound like His love, look like His love, we need to purposely be His love. It is our beautiful opportunity to partner with Him on His love mission as He creatively and purposely works all things together for our loving good and others. The heart of a relationship will not ever heal when one of the hearts in a relationship more greatly desires and chooses to hold on to and speak the anger stored up in their heart more than pursuing God's love to heal and melt all that bad and ugly anger into love. It's audibly and visibly obvious whether a person is behaving and speaking more like they are seeking some kind of ill, misdirected retribution or a loving and affectionate heart-to-heart reconnection. Simply put, truth-tellers are lovers. They speak God's loving truth over your heart and life. Their choice of words, their tone, attitude, delivery and style mirrors and echoes God's pleasing, favorable and loving truth about you. Their words line up and fully agree with His valuable and worthy view and opinion of you, which is your reality. The loving and peaceful way they address, treat and approach you is inviting and welcoming. Whatever flows from their mouth, keyboard or pen expresses evidence that it has first been dipped in the love ink wells of their heart. The whole feel wording and all is fully enriched and fluid with love language spoken out of a heart with the intent to mend and heal, uplift, encourage and move forward in a positive way. Whatever they have been meditating upon reveals all their thoughts about you have and continue to be pure, kind, gentle, patient, peaceful and loving. With every word they sound like they are blessed by your existence in their world just the way you are, flaws and all. And they want to pursue and keep a sweet heart-to-heart interpersonal and interactive connection with you. It's pretty obvious those hearts who have been listening to the sweet sound of love Himself. These kingdom lovers' hearts echo out to others the beautiful good sounds and song love Himself has been singing over them. This creates, keeps, sustains and deepens the relational and spiritual connection. every heart and relationship can relax and rest in the peaceful and peace-filled presence and spoken sounds of love. If everything that God has said and will continue to do for us and in us is born out of His love for us, then every listening heart to His voice will continue to repeat His good and loving life and blessing words to create good in other hearts and lives around them. And so, let His good restful words soak into your heart as you rest in Him. It will do you such good and only good. The more His good word soaks into your heart, the more it will come out of your mouth when it's your turn and opportunity to speak His kind and good life, light and love and peaceful, rest-filled, healing, restorative and mending words to others. A heart that has marinated in His love will speak His love language. Period. You can tell what a heart has been marinating in by what comes out of their mouths. Mending and restorative river of life words will flow from a heart that has been laying down and resting in green pastures beside streams of refreshing waters. Those are facts and the evidence you will see and experience by all hearts captured by the greatest affection giver, the shepherd of all comfort, the most beautiful caregiving and compassionate lover of our souls. Your words will be truth-tellers or tattle-tellers about what's being stored up in your heart. Your choice of words reveal where your heart has been camping out. Please don't make your campsite your final address. If your go-to is reactive, harsh, critical, complaining, condescending, self-righteous, corrective, shaming, guilt-tripping, manipulative, controlling, caustic, biting, hateful, revengeful, vindictive, power-tripping, divisive words, your words will destroy the connection and bring certain darkness and death to your relationships. Remember, being unloving to someone puts you in a position to lose that someone. So it's worth it to be love and speak love or put a holy hush on it to preserve the connection and relationship. Your priority will be revealed one way or the other depending on what flows or erupts from your heart out of your mouth. Contrastingly, words of life bring life. Words of light bring healing and hope. Words of love bring comfort, first aid, spiritual and relational connection to the heart of a person, heart of your marriage or relationships. There is something super sweet, so beautiful and precious about a responsive heart. The love and beauty that flows from this kind of heart is a perfect mirror reflection of all the reflections of God's love stream their heart has been baptized in, sun-bathed in, and has been soaking in beside His peaceful and restful streams. This heart will never say anything that would jeopardize or even take a chance on hurting or killing the relationship or connection they share with someone they truly love. Remember, speaking loving to someone puts you in a position to keep that someone. So it's worth letting God's love season every word you say to preserve and fortify, mend and keep your connection and relationship. With all of this said, what good are your words creating and producing in our world, yours and others' lives and in their hearts? When your words land upon others' ears or are written in an email or text, would you say that they are producing and creating good rest, life and love, or the contrary? Were they birthed from your rest or from disturbances, unhealed wounds, ruling and wrecking your heart? Disturbing and wrecking words wreck relationships. They wreck the peace until there is no rest. What good word or work could ever come from a heart full of anger, sour bitterness, piety, or a revengeful, hateful attitude? Good answer: none. Yet there are still those who continue to recycle and repeat their unresolved hurt, inflicting it upon others in words and through divisive deeds, and still expect that their critical spirit is gonna straighten someone out for good. There ain't nothing good gonna come from a crooked heart. Whatever they say ain't gonna straighten out anyone or anything. Treating someone like they are damaged goods says more about you than the one that you were pointing a finger at. Mind your own logs, which are causing more damage than their specks ever will. You see the problem you think you are seeing but are unwilling to acknowledge is truly within yourself. You are just projecting your judgments, negative and accusatory charges onto them, which actually reveal the very logs you don't like in yourself but are unwilling to own responsibility for. This is not personal opinion. It's biblical. I pray for your healing. I pray for God's sweet goodness to overflow your heart and radically heal and change you from the inside out. I would rather see hearts loved well in the wake of your healing than to see hearts drowning in the nightmare of your verbal wounding. If you chose to react and operate and speak out of your unhealed hurts and wounds rather than through a healed heart that speaks life and blessing into that person and into your relationship, sadly, not only you will pay for it, it will be yours and the loss of relationship too. A good God word will produce and create good in our world, lives and in hearts. So, if you speak His love language, good will come out of it both for you and the recipient of the good and loving words. If you're not speaking His good words, His love words, you cannot expect to see or experience good results, nor are you going to ever produce or create His good in our world, in others' lives and hearts if you choose not to speak His love. Love is good. Love is kind. Having a good friend or family member who speaks good and kind words is the good kind of friend or family member to have. They are on God's love mission to create and produce life and good in our world, lives and hearts. God's love is the best kind of investment to make. The more you deposit His love into your heart, the more love you will have to deposit into others. The more of His goodness you experience at heart level, the more of His goodness you will have to invest into the vault of others' hearts. His love and His goodness produce a harvest of living good. So whatever you say, let it be filled with His love and good. Whatever you think, let it be filled with His love and good. Whatever you meditate upon, may it be filled with His love and good. The more you fill your heart up with His loving goodness, the more of His loving goodness will flow out of your mouth, heart and love. The proof of what is or isn't going on, good, bad or ugly, in your heart will be in what comes out of your mouth. Let us reveal, show and share His loving goodness with everyone and create beautiful good in others' lives and in our relationships by letting the author of love and creator of all that is good speak in and through us. Let's keep His good work and good going. Let's work together to continue the good love mission He began in the beginning. He is able to complete it in you if you will only choose to share His life, light and love blessings, so all will know you are His love disciples, His kingdom lovers. Heal first, then He will reveal His loving good in and through your heart to help heal others in your relationships. Speaking the better word is His loving life and blessings word. Be a looking for the gold seeker and gold speaker. 2. The beautiful creative healing work you invite and allow Him to do in you will be revealed in the beautiful sounds of hearing you speak a better word to others. The result will produce good things from the store of His good and love in your heart. If you have love for another, let them hear it. When they do, God will create and bring something beautifully good out of it, just like He purposed, missioned and accomplished from the beginning. Then when we see all the good we have created along with Him, we will all be able to say how very good His good word creates in ours and others' hearts, lives and world. Choose to speak and share His wonder-filled and wonderful goodness, life, light and love, and just see the good God will create and bring out of it. You are my disciples if you have love for one another. Be His love disciple equals His kingdom lover. Let there be love. Let there be good. In conclusion, as you go about your day, meditate on His good word in Luke 6 verse 45 and let His good word overflow from your heart to others today. Luke 6 verse 45 says the good person produces good things from the store of good in his heart, while the evil person produces evil things from the store of evil in his heart. For his mouth speaks what overflows from his heart. Another translation says, good people do good things because of the good in their hearts, but bad people do bad things because of the evil in their hearts. Your words show what is in your heart. Finally, good people have good things saved in their hearts. That's why they say good things. But those who are evil have hearts full of evil, and that's why they say things that are evil. What people say with their mouths comes from what fills their hearts. So, know and experience His love. Speak His love, live His love. Share His love. His good word overflowing in your heart will touch others' hearts today with His goodness and love. Just wait and see Heart to Heart in His love. Momo Smiley.